Hi there, welcome back to Works of the Server Republic. I'm Risen32 and this is the Horseshoe Challenge. We have some train issues which we're going to try and resolve today. But on that note, guys, as always, if you enjoyed the episode, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Alright, so the year is 1984. It's July 1984. We're sitting pretty good. We are not making as much money as we have been. That is down to the fact that we had the population drop, which is over here. We're currently at 2,900 total population. We've only got 1,400 working citizens. We've got like 1,000 7 to 21-year-old children. So we're going to have shortly, or within the next, I'd say, 12 in-game months, we should see our working population like almost double, which is going to be awesome. Which again, we'll then see another little child boom. That's great. If you look at last year, we had a dip. A slightly dip here. The dip was before, but we're coming up strong now, so we should recover from this quite nicely. But this train, well, so for some reason, and I'm not sure why, it's saying it can't find fuel. But if we hover over here and we come to our fuel depot, ta-da, it can find fuel. So I don't know what that is about. Is it? I'm wondering, right, whether it's trying to come out of here and track in a different direction. If that is the case, what I'm going to do then is we're going to put in. Which I didn't really want to do because it's going to complicate this area here. Do we have any points? No, we don't. I took them out. Okay, good. So what I'm thinking would be a good idea is maybe this is what it needs because it wants to go in there and then come back out. So we'll put in this option there. So it has the ability to do that if it wants. And we'll get that built. And then we can put in, I'm thinking, a nice little, put these chaps in here. Like so. There we go. Good. And that would just like mean that we can keep this area separate, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. So we'll see what this does. If it does it, if it fixes it, it doesn't. If you guys know why this isn't working, please let me know. I was hoping that it would see and it would just carry on here. Maybe it's trying to refuel for when it can get to and come back here and pick up passengers. I'm not sure on that. But we'll see if this resolves it. If not, we're going to have to go to electric a lot sooner than we thought. This is going to cause us a problem, though, which hopefully we can get around. I'm not sure how we're going to get around it, but we'll have a look at that. Is we need to get people to this area here. Right, so we're going to need... I also need to fill up this warehouse here, which is going to be interesting. So we've got our fuel, got a petrol station distribution here. I'm going to do... I'm going to rename this chap. I'm going to call it food. So we need to get some more vehicles. Maybe we can steal one from somewhere, but we're going to struggle. We're going to be starting to struggle soon. So if we go food... we go shopping distro. I think that'll make sense. Food? I think food works, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll do food distro. Because the clothes are still going to be in the same thing. That'll be fine. Center, there we go. Awesome. Let's set this up. So what I want to do is we want to start using this building here very soon. And this building here. Now, we do have some issues in here, which we will look at resolving and I'll explain about them in a moment. I just want to get these offices set up. And we want you to come here. There, I want you to... So I want you to unload. I want you to load at the slaughterhouse. Yep. Load at the food factory. Load at the meat storage. We do have another meat storage here. This burnt down again, which is why it's really important to get this area up. Okay, so you're ready to deliver the food into here. That is excellent. Let's just keep you over here. Hidden. Get rid of you. So who does the clothes? Is it this one here? You? You will load... You do load clothes. Okay, that's good to know. Let's bring some clothes over to here as well. And I just want you to unload clothes. Just clothes. That would be good. Let's keep you at like 90%. And then what I'm going to do in here is we're going to limit the storage. I've already done it. Perfect. Nice. This is pretty much ready to go. Electrical components. Anyone picking you up? Any distribution offices? No? Okay. Well, short term, we do have another one here. But I'm going to use this one for the short term. I do want to get that set up. That'll be good. So do you have electrical components in you? You don't. So this is all going to kick in really nicely. Once we get these electrical components... Oh, electronics is really what we want. That's you, is it? Yeah. Okay. Right. So you come here. There. Yep. And I want you to load here. Good, 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 good. Okay, right. So and now we need to get... So we've got 5 vehicles available to us. I'm hoping what we can do is we can get the 5 vehicles in here. We're going to need to get... So let's figure out what we want here. So I want a bus. And I don't think they're going to be able to reach the shopping centre. Oh, they can. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know then. So initially what I want to do is get this area turned on with a bus running over to here and getting the fire station running. So we're going to need to get a bus running from here over to this section. So let's set this up, this building here. So I need to get some people into you before we can do that. Okay, that's good. Well, let's get the route set up. So I need two buses. I need a meat and a refrigeration storage for you and a fire engine. That should do it. Okay. Hopefully we've got the money for this. Right, capacity, you don't have to be massive, I don't think. Maybe, what do you got there? You got 12, 10. What do we got? We've got 200,000. Okay, let's not rinse ourselves of cash here. We will be making some, but not right now. So I'm thinking, what you do 5 tons of food. 6 tons of food. Price difference. I think this one's the best. Oh no, 36,000 here. And you do 6.5 tons of food. Yeah, okay, you're the best chap. Then we want a refrigeration unit. And you'll do 3.5 tons of meat. I'm okay with moving that in at a time. I think that's going to be plenty. Done. Right. That also reminds me then, in here, we're going to need this little chap. Done. Cool. And you're going to meat storage. We're going to unload that. Good. Right, so that's 2 vehicles built. We get the fire engine. No, let's get a little fire engine in here. Speed, I think, is going to be a good one here. No, I'm looking at price. It's quite a... So you're speed 12. Okay. So are you. 19. And you're both the same price. Right, we'll take you. Boom. Get you in there. Good. Right, so this fire station is going to save our life. That is... How many vehicles built now? So that's 3. So now I need 2 buses. Should do the works, I reckon. Yep, that should. Okay. We come over here and we get 2 buses. Bus stations. Where are you? There you are here. Nice. Right, so let's get ourselves 2 buses. They don't need to have a massive capacity, I don't think. Or one of them doesn't. Still got 120,000. 98 passengers. I think it's acceptable. We get 2 of those. And I have got a large capacity, but that'll be relevant in the future. Okay, that's good to know. So so we need to set these up on a route. So this chap here, sorry, we got all the windows open now. Let's close these flats. We don't need them. Right, so I want you to come into here. Pick up from there, and then I want you to head off over to... Is there a bus stop in here? There is. There. Let's just check something. You can get to everywhere. Brilliant. Perfect. Cool. We will get a train running up here, but we need to resolve this stuff first. Hopefully, you assign construction office. None. Oh, I know why that is. These. Let's get rid of these. Good. That'll help with that. And then they'll get assigned, right? Where have you got construction office? Strange. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but I want this chap to be doing these pretty soon. Come on. You got them both. Good. Do them now. Worry about other roads later. Thank you. Cool. Awesome. Right, close you down. Right, back to the task at hand. We set you up, so I want you running. That'd be good. Then we want this bus here. We're going to want you to take this will act as a ferry service from this train station to over here. That'll be good there. Let's get you on the run as well. Now, we have a forklift in here. We do have a forklift in here. Awesome. What we don't have though is fuel being delivered here. So let's take you and get you this chap. Got you. Have this one over here? No, you don't. Take that. There you go. Good. Right. So you should get busy. Yeah, you're going to get busy. Stuff's going to happen. So we're in a position now where we should be able to. You're bringing some clothes over. That's good. Get this place turned on-ish. You're not turned on. What we are going to do, though, for a short term, just to try and fill it up, we need to get some food in there, I think, before we send it over. So I tell you to load up here. Yeah, that should be good. You guys all going to head out? You heading out? You are heading out. Perfect. Good. And then tell you to grab some meat from over here. So I'm hoping what this is going to enable us to do. We have these 2 buildings here supplying this area, but once we get the other area running, we'll be able to close this section down, rework this whole area here. That we'll be able to get rid of all of it. And this is like, we've got a coal mine here, so I want to get coal coming in. We can import iron, and we've got nice flatlands around there, so we can get some decent steel production set up. This is where I'm thinking for it. So that should be good. Actually, do we want to speed time up? Yeah, let's speed time up. Right, let's just check our other areas at the moment. It's doing pretty good for steel. We've got loads of steel coming in. That is good. Also, something worth noting. Oh, it's finished. Perfect. I did not expect that to happen this soon. So we have now got a road through this section of the mountain, which is excellent. So let's continue our thought process here with this while we're here. So your road, you're on this side of that, of course. Yeah, and you're... Let's bring you around like so. Okay. We're going to need a construction office in the area. That's going to be a problem. We also need to get power over here. That is correct too. Right. We were thinking that we were going to have high voltage power, so we could pull one from this side, I reckon. And good, right. So high voltage power, we can pull a line across, and we can run you along here. We can have a junction around here somewhere, yeah, and then we can run high voltage power down this side as the rain kicks. I do like the rain in this game. Possibly along here. Did we put it on which side? I just want to remember which side of the junction. Down. That is high voltage, is it not? No. Did we not put a high voltage switch? Oh, so you're here, the high voltage. Because we're going to have a power station in this section as well. So we can link the two up. Okay, that's good to know. Right. So good. Oh, wow, leaving this bridge to come along. So we do have a construction office here. So this is starting to come along quite nicely, which is excellent. Things are starting to happen for us. All right, let's get this a bit more infrastructure planned here. Right, so we're going to want to switch in this area. We're going to also, I'm going to replant some trees soon. We can now do underground high voltage switches. Can't do underground switches, can we? No. Not switches, cables. Okay. We're going to want something where I can pull you in and send you off in this direction as well. So I reckon, like, along this line, no, over here, you're going to interfere. I think that's probably a reasonable spot. Is it? Why don't we do it over here? Out the other side of it. Yeah, that makes sense. Should really get this up built at some stage. I will put that in the list. I think somewhere like this might... I'm just trying to think how we can get, like, over to this side here. Can we run along the side of that road? Probably not. It might be better to come around and around through like here and take quite a strange route to get over there. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I think that is. Okay, good. Right, well then let's pull you... With that in mind, that gives us the perfect placement for this chapter. It's going to be like... Yeah, okay. Oh, no. We've committed. And I also think... Sorry. Clear my throat. I also think that maybe we're better off... We're going to need like a construction office near this area. We need to get some bulldozers. We're low on cash at the moment, so it'd be good to... Like, we kind of need to... This is a long-term goal, so as long as we're getting prepared for it, we'll be fine. Right, so I'll put you there. We're going to want to get a little road onto you as well. So if we pull a road off here, put you onto there. Yes, I'm okay with that. Done. Then what we can do for a bit of future planning, so we can start work over there, is get ourselves a little construction office in it. Can we fit you in? Do want to go in there? What infrastructure have we got? All right, there's the invisible power lines. That's fine though. Can we fit you on this side? What infrastructure? Oh, no, we can. Oh, we can. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. If we put you in like about here, that'll be perfect, I reckon. That should give us the range, and that'll get all that built. So, okay, then let's plan the power lines as well. Let's get this like in progress. So, oh, we're in the medium. It's like, why is it not working? I'll keep clicking it until it does. So we can. So I'm thinking if we can get these like here, over that, perfect. Yeah. Oh, lovely. And then we could just run this right by our heliport and then over to our over that way. That'll be good. That will help there. Like the big power, like major power lines, we want to take like the shortest route. It may not always look the prettiest, but money wise, that's going to be the best thing for it. Go into here and connect you up. Done. Right. We've got high voltage here that we know we're going to do, so we can get that planned, get that set up. I'm not going to run it from this side to that side yet. I do want to try and get some roads in here. We can get a road along. I think it's quite hard to build, and I don't want it to be weird. Oh no, actually, this might be okay. You were green a moment ago. Stay green. So we can you like reasonably straight along by this conveyor. Oh, and if we can keep you coming up here, no? Deep. No, we're not. Okay, I was worried that was going to happen. Yeah, we need that construction office built, and then we can start get our roads connected and get this like start to get this built, get it all connected up. We'll get the town over this side is what I'm thinking, and we'll have to like smooth all this. There'll be some off-camera work that I do once this is set up there, but that's coming up quite nicely. Okay, good. So we're making good plans here. Let's just see if we've got anything delivered over here yet. We've got food, we've got clothes. Okay, we haven't got any. Got any meat coming? No, not yet. Oh, we've even got electronics coming. Lovely. Good. No meat coming yet. We have meat. I mean, meat should be coming, so as long as we can get that delivered, or we know it's going to be delivered, so plenty of meat in there, so I'm not too worried about that. How are you doing for... Got loads of grain. Good, so we're holding a reasonable amount of people in there. Are we holding food in here? 32 tons. Got loads and food. on board still. Okay, that is good. Right, so I think we're in a position now to attempt to throw this whole building in here. That's 127 people. That should be enough to try and let's just set this up and see if we can. Right, a few people in here. Okay, we're committed. Let's pause it while we do that. As what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to assign workplaces for them. We've already got another building up here, so this area could work pretty fast. What we want to do is something like this. There we go. And the reason I'm doing that is we just want to turn the buildings on and hopefully get people moving into the other building there is what I'm hoping. So we'll just keep an eye on this. Do we have any ambulances in you? We do not, but we have a doctor's that is start. We have no staff, but okay. Got a couple of staff in the theatre. That should be good. Helicopters are doing the businesses around here. So we've got kindergarten up, we've got the school up, we have the sports hall up and running. We've got some passengers waiting there. Do you have any people on you? You have 2. Okay, nice. What about you? You have no one. You got anyone? You've not got anyone working there yet. Did we select you as a place to work? We did. Maybe they just haven't got over to you yet. Why? Are you not dropping things off at the shopping centre? Or you should be unloading at the shop. And you're then going to want this. And you want to load that. There you go. Right. Do your business, my friend. Get this area set up. We do have over here, already pre-built, a nice little forklift. So let's move you into here. And so we've got the double trouble into there. That should keep that going quite nicely. You got people? Yeah. Okay, nice. We may be getting... You are not sending people over to the fire station? Oh, we are. So we've got a firefighter in here. Okay, that's good. What we should be now happening is, yeah, we're going to have another fire engines being built, which is awesome. We will start to see a little bit of production kick off in here. This will increase as time goes by. Winter, we may need to throw some extra people over here just to get us through the winter, which I'm hoping we don't do. What if we do short term, will we get enough people? I'm wondering if we went like this. That, what happens? Curious here. Because we kind of need people to go over here. That'll be excellent. We've got coal in you? We do. Who's the no distribution office? Okay. Why don't we have a distribution? We're going to need to get coal in here. That's why I was curious with that. That would have been the distribution. We're just kind of getting things up and running here. Is that you? Maybe you? No, can't be you. I feel like it is you. You do have a dumper. Okay, it is you then. Did we not have space? Did we take it out because we didn't have space? 9 more buildings. That's what it looks like. Okay. So, we did set up this chap here. Right, well then let's think, how are we going to get this guy going? You. Like that and this. So we can't actually buy another vehicle. Can we steal one from somewhere, which is highly possible? Yeah. Hoping we can. Like, how are we doing this construction? So all our vehicles are out in the construction office standard. We've got, I'm just going to steal one, I think, because it's going to be better. You are going to what? Are you doing high voltage wires? Right, that's fine. I want you to relocate yourself over here. Nice. That will get us our coal into our heating plant. Would be good. Hopefully we'll see some workers go over there, but they're not needed at the moment, so that's going to be more in the winter time. Oh, is everyone's happy? Get food and meat. No one's coming to... Ah, awesome. So we've got shoppers in there. Right, so this area, in my opinion, is up and running, and this building is going to be like the building that just keeps everybody alive. We do have a bus stop here, so we will have a little bus route there. We just have to do a small bus for that. We don't have to do anything massive. Awesome. So we have now got our 3rd little town on the way of uprunning. How's things going over here? Okay, they are starting. That is good. Right. So another little fix that I want to try and do. How are we doing on the building this track? Oh, we are. It's up. Okay. Time to find out if you're still having issues, train. Yes. Go range. So what's the issue now? Same thing? Or is it wanting to come from this side or something? I'm not really that sure why it's doing it. What happens if I send you home? Will you go to the depot? I want to try and get this train sorted. While we're waiting for that to come into the depot, but what we have got in this area here, I mentioned it briefly, is if I was to click on this chap, we weren't sure if we would be able to pass this through, so we just built it anyway. I can't go to any other buildings but this one. I can pass through here, but not nowhere else. So we're going to need to redo this little section here. So to do that, I think we get rid of this forklift garage. Goodbye. Then that is wasted materials and all that. We don't need this like area here. What we should be able to do, I reckon, is do a little cheeky little connection like so. And what we don't need though, this route here. I'm going to get rid of that route there. And we're going to go a little bit. Be able to get you. Yep, perfect, done. Cool, we're going to do that. And that will mean that this building here can now get access to all the other buildings, which is perfect. That will help us in this area. If we need to, we can add an additional forklift here. If we ever need to. Sure, we'll be able to squeeze it in. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we can squeeze one in if we ever need to, so that's fine. We put it in? Yeah, I'm gonna. I think that makes sense. Let's just make this road a little bit better here. Go into there, lovely, done. Right, build, go. Okay, so we now have... No, the train's not in there either? Or are you saying the same thing? Oh, you are moving. What's your issue? Oh. See the problem. Don't go home. Blockage here? Fuel station not found within range. Okay. Why are you pointing at this, or what? Okay. Let's get some more... You shouldn't really have a problem. You should be able to go in here and where you want, and then figure out that you need to come out on this side. That's how I'm seeing this. We're driving on the left-hand side of the road. Okay, right. So here is the only spot we need like that, as I'm feeling. Yeah. We've got to stop there. We've got to stop here. Okay, right now. So no fuel station in range. How big? Definitely is people around. Are extinguished. Fire? Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay, cool. That is good. We'll come back over here in a moment. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with this train. I'm thinking, well, the only thing I can think to do is to electrify the whole track. That's the only way to deal with this. But this, the track that we put here isn't electrified, so that is a bit of a downside. Yeah, so any advice on that, greatly welcomed. Unless we put a refueling station here. But I feel like that is an expensive way to solutionize them, or to get a solution for it. We could definitely do that, like it will fit in. I just fit, maybe we will. To do this. Thinking here, if we go... Let me, oh, we're doing some smoothing. If I can go back a little bit further. Yeah, yeah. Let's place it here and see if we can do this. If this works, it will trigger me a bit, but, you know, life is what it is. Maybe it will let us use that one line. If it doesn't, we'll get rid of it. But if you guys have got better solutions, ideas, please let me know. Didn't look at that, did I? Okay. Can we come out of here? You to... Aha, good. Strange. Wasn't quite what I had in mind, but... There, we can come down here, yep. Bit up and downy there, isn't it? Okay, interesting. Well, we should be able to now is... Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. That'll work, hopefully. So we'll try and get this built and see if that will solve this problem. Hopefully it does, because I really kind of want this to be going. Right, so but in that case, we're going to need to send you back to the depot. You going to do that? You're happy with it this time? I'm hoping you're happy with it. You've got no fuel, so I don't... there's a possible issue. It's on the... Issue here is what? Are the issues? Yeah. Oh, I see. I know the issue. It's because he's driving on... Yep, let's get rid of you. Yep. I fixed it. I fixed your issue. So we should... No, we should really try and plan for that. Do this. That will solve that. I wonder if it naturally wants to drive on the right-hand side here. Didn't try that. Well, we've committed to it now. Keep that going. Okay, cool. So you're back in there. Hopefully we'll build that other bit of track. Let's just assign it to this office as no. Be a bit fiddly. So let's get rid of these. Done. Right, so it will now build this section first. Hopefully we can get this built at a reasonable time. Are you going to get power? I should do. We've got power here, right? Yeah, okay, we'll have power. Perfect. Good. Okay, so maybe that'll be a solution. Not the prettiest, but we will be electrifying the track. It won't be a continuous problem. Right, so we now are making good progress. Oh, wow, we could really throw gravel roads down quickly. So when we get this up, we will get some vehicles into there. So we need to make some cash. It's kind of my thought process. I was spending a lot of money on steel. Oh, wow. Buildings are going up really quick. That is good. How many we got here? 28. People to get hospital. Okay, we probably need to get an ambulance over there, I'm thinking. That'll be good for it. If you give me... I'm going to take 2 from this building. Give me those. Thank you. And then we'll get those sent over to the hospital here. Yep, 1... That should then mean that we'll be able to treat everybody over here. Don't have any staff in here. Nobody with basic education. Okay. Everything's running okay over here, I hope. What? Oh, right, yeah, we don't have basic educated people. Not like maths. That's really clever. Okay. Where would they be? Can we just get some, like, regular citizens in the building and hopefully that'll do the job? Done it. I want to get the hospital turned on and then we are, like, we'll quit in. All we need is, like, the 1 staff member over here. Possibly gonna happen. I'm like crossing my fingers here, like, come on, just give me a staff person there. Okay. Come with time, hopefully. Hopefully no one gets too sick, we don't lose too many people. But that's going to need a little bit of monitoring as it is when we turn our cities on. We don't really have food. Oh, we've got the food all over here. That's nice. Plenty of clothes. There's a lot of clothes in here. I'm going to got there, I did that. 15 tons of food is plenty of food. We should be able to keep people happy for a while, which should be... So hopefully this is going to work. Right, that brings us to kind of like the next phase that we have here. We're in September, so it is winter. Not getting anyone into... Is it going to be worth, I think, with this building here, for the winter, to turn... Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, and to try and keep the heating on? I think this might be the way to go here. Like, how are we doing for coal in here? So we've got 84 tons. You're not getting coal. Oh, reload. You're not getting coal. Why? Oh, because it's, yeah, I see why it's only on 30%. You're gonna go? You're gonna go do this? What or what? Load coal, unload coal. Oh, we hadn't set up correctly. There we go. Cool. You go do that. You keep the coal coming in here. Like, we will need to up the ante on this, but for the moment, that's perfectly fine. So that'll be good there. So we've got what? 8 workers in you. We've got 9 workers in there. Okay, so we should be able to survive the winter and keep everybody functioning quite nicely. This kind of... So now I'm thinking we get through the winter. We grow our population. Oh, yeah, we just put 10 people in there. I'm like, oh, it's already grown. We grow the populace here. We should be fine. Now, something we do want to do is we do want to try and link this station up onto the main line. So I need to think of a way to do that. That is fine. Before we do that, let's just go have a look at the oil city and see how that's getting along. This should be finished by the next episode, which would be excellent, which is going to free a lot of resources up on here. We can grow this town as we wish pretty soon, which is going to be awesome. With regards to this section of the town, we are coming through nicely. We are getting things set up. We've almost got gravel production turned on over here, which is going to be excellent. So once we, I think I've mentioned this, have this area set up, I was going to put a train line in, which I have not yet, but that will be coming. So once we've done that, we can get the hospital up and running here, which is happening, and then we can start to get some more housing in. Now, we are going to want to, this area, we may rework this, or we may not. I haven't decided yet. At the moment, it's literally because we just threw some building nails to get this area set up. So we could start to make like a massive residential area around the train station, but we don't know if that works yet. So there's plenty to do, plenty coming. In the next episode, I want to try and start the foundations for our iron production, steel production, sorry. And we've already got the beginning set up for that. So we can't import iron. This is going to be a test. Oh, no, we've got fire engines over here, have we not? We have you. You're on about your business. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose it. we should have plenty of people coming in. Yeah, we should be fine. We haven't lost anything over here yet. We're going to lose that building now. Yeah, so as I was saying, I want to get the iron production set up. But before we can do that, what we're going to need is we're going to need to have this area running. So I like, as long as it is stable, then we can leave it alone and let us fill these houses. And we should be able to, with this area here, maintain our food. Production shouldn't be a problem. Once we get the train resolved, that'll be perfect as well. And if we can get steel set up over here, there's no reason why we couldn't look to put somewhere along the shorefront, or maybe near the nuclear power station might not be a good idea, or maybe in here somewhere we could look to set up a port. Possibly near this train station might be a good idea. And then we could ferry passengers into a port to the iron steel production over here. Admittedly, we're going to have to bring steel this side of the map, but I kind of like to set myself up with little chains like that. Quite fun. That is good. So that's all to come in the next episode. We'll look more into that. We need to grow the population more, and we will certainly be doing that. So on that note, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, as always, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.